Explain like I'm 5. Why does going faster than light lead to time paradoxes? Kindly keep the explanation rather simple, please. Essentially, it's because the speed of light isn't just the speed of light. It's the speed at which one thing in one place can cause something in another place to happen. You can think of it as the maximum rate at which causes and effects can be related. The reason this ends up getting glossed as the speed of light is because people only figured out the speed of causality by observing that light was always measured at the same rate no matter how the observer was moving. Not an answer to your specific question. But this tidbit really helped me grasp the concept of the relationship between speed and time. Everything in the entire universe, including you, is constantly traveling through space-time at the speed of light, or more accurately the speed of causality, but 99.99% of our motion is through time instead of space. The faster you travel through time, the slower you travel through space. And the faster you travel through space, the slower you travel through time, but the sum of those two velocities equals the speed of light at all times. Hope this helps. My favorite explanation comes from the Ender's Game series. They're talking about faster than light travel, and one of the characters says, imagine you get somewhere before your image does. Basically, imagine if you could get somewhere, perform an action, and not be there at the same time. It would destroy the fabric of reality. It should be noted that there is no such thing as moving faster than the speed of light, so really, the answer to the question is it doesn't. Because the conditions described do not exist. Because they haven't figured out how things actually work. The math they have now sort of works, but leads to things like time paradoxes. Someday they might figure out better math that gets rid of the time paradoxes. The speed of light is not the speed limit of the universe. It is the speed of the universe. Faster than light does not exist, neither does slower than light. Everything travels at the speed of light at all times. We are accustomed to motion in 3 dimensions. But there are at least 4. If 100 of your motion is in our traditional 3 dimensions, you can't unless you are pure energy. This implies you are standing still in the 4th dimension, time. The faster you move through space compared to an outside observer, the slower you move through time compared to an outside observer. Also, the faster you move, the more energy you need to accelerate yourself. Both of these factors max out at the speed of light. First, you'd need infinite energy to accelerate something with mass to the speed of light. Second, if you managed to do that, the thing wouldn't move through time. Moving it any faster would make it move backwards in time. Let me an idiot try. You go faster, but everyone else goes at normal speed. You experience time passing by differently. To the normal speed person 100 years has passed, but to you going faster than light causality 10 years passes. This looks like time travel. Especially since normal speed is relative and can be affected by gravity and space-time fabric, etc. How did I do? A weird concept to grasp is that if you move at the speed of light, time stops for you, but to the observer you are traveling at the speed of light. So you could travel 1,000 light-year amount of space instantaneously from your perspective, but for the observer it would have taken 1,000 years for you to reach the destination. Imagine a soccer ball that was kicked by a really strong soccer champion. They kick the ball faster than light speed. The ball hits your face before you see the ball. Let's slow down light speed to 10 meters s. You see him in a different state before he kicks the ball. And since light can't increase its speed by hitting something, The ball will hit your face before you see it. It is just a mathematical consequence of what humans understand as space-time. The idea is that if you can go faster than light, then you reach locations in space-time where an event you caused is not yet observable. So in a sense you would be moving backwards in time. Nothing can move faster than light. So it is not an issue. However, why is light the speed of causality? Light could go a bit faster or a bit slower and causality would not be affected. Speed of light is basically the speed of information. If you travel faster than information, you're basically traveling forward in time. Like reading a book that hasn't been finished yet. If you skip to the final pages, it shouldn't have text. If it did, that'd violate the laws of physics.